Hello, is your tap running really slowly and you're hardly getting any water out from the hot or the cold? So in this video I'm going to show you the most common reason for this and then what you can do to easily fix this, which may even leave your taps running better than they did before. My name is Ballard and I've been a gas registered engineer for over 20 years. The aim of my channel is to help you with your central heating and your plumbing. If you find my video helpful in any way, then please give me some feedback by clicking on that thumbs up. That will also help others to find the video. And of course, you can share the video with your friends. And if you want to see more of my help videos, don't forget to click subscribe. That way you'll get a notification the next time I upload a help video. And I'd like to say a really big thank you to everybody who's left a donation in my toolbox fund. It's really appreciated and it helped me to make more videos, which will hopefully help you. And of course, if you do want to leave a little tip, then you can click on the link down in the description and that will take you to my donation page. Right, now let's get on with the video and show you how to fix this tap. All the links throughout this video can be found in the description below, at the end of the video, or in the cards above. So here we are, here's the tap. Now you can see when I turn the tap on, the water is coming out, but it's just not coming out very fast. Now I've seen taps way worse than this, where the water is literally dribbling out. Customers have often asked me, do I need a new tap? If this is your problem, then you definitely do not need a new tap. Most modern taps are fitted with these aerators, which you can normally find at the end of the tap. What we need to do is to remove the aerator. Now we can just use an adjustable spanner which fits onto the two little flat lugs, and then you can undo the aerator and remove it. If you don't have an adjustable spanner, then you can use a pair of grips, but just be really careful that you don't damage the chrome on your aerator. To stop the chrome from getting damaged, one method would be to use a bit of kitchen roll, fold it up and then wrap it around the aerator and then carefully grip it and then turn the aerator. Another method to use would be tape, so you could use some packing tape or some clear tape or paper tape. Just wrap it around the aerator. It's then easier to grip the tape and undo the aerator. Now when you remove it, be careful because there is a little washer usually in the top of it which seals the aerator. And that's all the aerator is done up against, so it's usually not very tight. As you undo the aerator, watch out for the washer. When I did this tap, I forgot about the washer and I nearly washed it down the plug hole. I should have closed the plug first of all. So when you come to do this job, always close your plug, because if you do drop any bits, it'll stay in your basin and it won't go down your plug hole. Now the idea of the aerator is to reduce the amount of water that we use. To do this, usually the aerators have several parts, one of which can only be described as a sieve, and you can see it is completely blocked with dirt, and that's what's slowing the water down. You may be wondering where this dirt has come from. Well, it might just be little bits of scale which are washed around your system, or if you have old steel pipes, it's possibly rust. But you can now see with the aerator removed, the hot and the cold run way faster than they did before. Now you can buy new aerators, but obviously make sure you get the right one for your tap, because there are lots of different sizes. But like I said, I'm just going to clean this one out. So you can see I'm just going to wash it underneath the tap here, and just keep on washing it, and maybe get a little pin or needle, a little tiny bit of wire, and just poke it in and try and clean out all those little holes. So I thought I'd read you what Google has to say about aerators. How they work is they have many small holes in the nozzle. This separates the water into different streams, which means air can mix with the water, increasing the pressure and reducing the amount of water you use. Now that's what it says about them on the internet. One other thing I would add is they do help mix the hot and cold together if you have a mixer tap. Now like I said, every aerator is different, and you can see this one has a metal gauze on the bottom of the aerator. Now you can see that looks pretty clean now, but then when we look at the plastic part, which has all the tiny holes in it, you can see that's still looking pretty blocked up. You can see how small the holes are and how it will restrict that water going through. Now you could just leave this out if you wanted to, especially if you have loft tanks, because that would be a low pressure system. And most of these taps are designed to work on high pressure systems. That's where you don't have loft tanks and it runs off the mains water. Now in the instructions, it'll quite often tell you if you have a low pressure water system to leave these aerators out or take them apart and take different parts out of them. Quite often the instructions don't get read though, and then you're left with a tap with water barely dribbling out of it. Now I'm just going to try refitting the aerator without the plastic part. I'm going to see what the water flow is going to be like this. You can now see the water's flowing way quicker, much better than it was before. But let's try cleaning up that plastic part and see what a difference that makes. Now I spent some time washing it and tapping it in the water in the basin and using a little bit where I just poke through, and it looks way better than when it came out first of all. So now let's try refitting it and see how it looks now. I think you'd agree that looks much better. So here's a comparison. Here's what this tap started off like, and then here's what the tap was like without the plastic part fitted. And then here's the tap with all parts of the aerator refitted. It's still not the fastest tap which I've seen, but the customer's very happy with it, and I think for a 5-minute job just cleaning the filter, it's come out pretty well. Now all you need to do then is just tighten it up to stop it from leaking around the edges, and there we go, the job's all done. Finally, I thought I'd just show you all the little bits which came out of the filter. It's amazing how much has come out of it. Okay, that's about it then. So I do hope my video has been helpful to you. If it has, then please give me that little bit of feedback by clicking on that thumbs up. And like I said, that will help others to find the video. And don't forget, you can click on the link here, which will take you to one of my other videos. And of course, don't forget, click subscribe if you want to see more of my help videos. And if you do want to leave me a little tip or a little tiny donation, then you can click on the link to my toolbox fund. And that is always really appreciated, and it helped me to make more videos, which will hopefully help you. Okay, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.